Manzanita Lake, home of the geese and ducks of University of Nevada, Reno. It was also home to the swan named Zues. Zues has made this lake his home for decades, and on March 10, 2025, Zues the swan passed away. You will come to know by some of the students here at UNR that his death was not a natural one, but due to being murdered. I will let some of these students explain, along with their experiences with Zues.
Sure. My name is Madison Youngblood. I use she, her pronouns, and I am a creative writing and theater double major.
My name's Emily Sanchez. Pronouns are she, her, and my major is pre-vet and animal science.
I know a lot about him. He was one of the swans here. He used to have a mate named Athena. However, she was sadly killed a couple years ago. He had a mate before that, Olivia, and the act of having two swans on campus has been a really large tradition since Manzanita Lake has been formed. And he's been at the university since minimum 1989, since that's when Athena was introduced and they were introduced together.
Zeus was really old, and he's been here for a long time. And when I first came here, I was like, wow, there's a swan. I've never seen a swan before. So that was really cool. And I know that he had some wives and kids, but they didn't really live, which is really sad because of a frat or something. And now he's dead, and it's really sad because he was the main part of the lake.
I have a lot of memories with him, actually. My first one was after my tour here back in the spring of 2022. That was the year I graduated high school, so I came up here and I had a tour of the university. And then after the tour, me and my mom went down to the lake because that was my favorite part because I love birds a lot. And I remember him swimming up to us when we were on the bridge, and he just stayed there for a little bit, and it was so cool. And I loved him. I would always go down and I would do homework, or I'd just sit and read. And I would watch the geese, and I would watch Zeus, and he would come up and he would come sit by me, and we kind of got not close, I would say, because he still kind of terrified me because he is a swan and he still is a wild animal. But it was a small silent camaraderie. Him or some of the other geese would come up and they would just sit next to me while I was reading, and it was always really peaceful.
During my freshman year, I would always come by to the lake because I had a class in the Fleachman. So I would always go see him every day when I had that class. And it was just kind of nice to see what he was doing. And eventually, I know you're not supposed to do this, but I fed him. I feed him every now and then, and he would feed from my hand, and we were just chill. And then at some point he would recognize me and follow me around, swim as I walk away. So he was really cute.
I found out in class, one of my friends texted me because she knows I really love the birds on campus and I'm always talking about them and taking photos. And I left the classroom because I started to cry because it was really upsetting. And I just knew, I didn't know what happened at first, but I just knew that it wasn't a natural death because swans live a really long time. And while he was old, he wasn't to the point where he would die of natural causes. And I just knew that something had happened to him. And I was right. He was killed. He didn't die. He was killed.
I was devastated. I thought it was some weird joke, but it wasn't. And it was just holy shit, And the thing with that is I know it was near a Wednesday, and I was at the church getting their free meal, and I saw him out by the Davidson Academy poking at people's hands. I think he was begging for food. And it was really weird to see him over there because he's usually in the water or around there. But no, he was out there, and it was kind of rainy, which is crazy. But he was I went to go look at him and give him some food, and his feet were bleeding. I don't know what was going on, but he was really sad and lethargic a little bit. So I kind of felt like he would die soon just by the way he was walking and like acting, because it was not normal for him. And so like it wasn't much of a surprise, but it was still like sad that it happened like really soon after I saw him like bleeding and stuff.
I don't cry over it as much now. Like if I do, it's all because I'm already upset about something, and then I go to the lake because that's like my little quiet place. That's my happy place. And I look for him and I realize he's not there anymore, and we don't have our swans anymore. And like that was kind of like our school's mascot is the wolf, but like our on-campus mascot, like the one we can always see, not just at a game and stuff, and like our quieter mascot were those swans. It was Zues for a long time. Like he's who I would always like look for when I was having a bad day and I needed to go by the lake and clear my head and I needed to just calm down. And it's really hard. Like I love all the birds here. I love the geese and I love the ducks and all the little babies. They're so cute, but he was just such a beautiful symbol of like just peace and tranquility that we just really need at this university, and we don't have that anymore. And nothing's being done about the fact that we don't have that anymore, and it's sickening.
I'm still kind of like it's like a void. It's really empty here, but at least there's like the hybrids. They're like Zeus is up here and this is the hybrids. Like they're just as cool. So yeah.
I wish that he would have been given justice. Like he was killed. He didn't die of natural causes. That's something I believe to the depths of my soul, and I believe that the university has failed him in keeping him safe and in properly investigating his death. Because why have we been told there's an investigation ongoing for months now? There's been talk about an investigation, and there's talk about, oh, we're trying to figure it out. But where are the answers for that? It's the same, those answers are in the same spot where the answers for who killed Athena are.
Fuck whoever killed him.
May your wings spread across UNR and beyond, Zeus. Fly high.